So,
Okay.
if I was to ask you what you think Battlefield 1 will do with DLC, how will they approach it, what would be your initial thought? Are they going to go for a usual DLC thing where you pay 30 quid, whatever it is, at the beginning of the lifespan, similar to Premium, I suppose, and then get the maps when they come out? Or do you think they'll go down a different route where the maps are possibly free, and then they make their money through microtransactions with things such as weapon skins, different uniforms, stuff like that? Or will it just all be free and you just pay for the base game and that's your lot? What do you reckon?
What you said, like the last option would be a perfect world. I mean, that's what Blizzard is doing with Overwatch.
Yeah.
Everything, like all the characters, all the future maps, everything is free. Regardless, there are two versions: the base game, the basic version, and the Origins version, which just gives you a couple of skins and nothing really important. But that's what they're doing there. You just buy the base game. Everything after that is free.
I
Sorry
think
to say, EA does not have that philosophy, and to answer your question, what I think is going to happen with the DLC, we're going to see something fairly similar to Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3, that sort of structure. You'll be able to get the base game, then you'll be able to buy each DLC individually, then you'll be able to buy something that might or might not be called premium, or something like a season pass, which will amount to a total of, and I'm guessing, something between 110 and 130 euros or
Yeah.
dollars, depending where you are.
so.
That's
Silly money.
That's the most likely outcome. I don't really see microtransactions happening, and EA isn't really a firm believer in those with regards to AAA titles.
Yeah. The only thing that really gets to me is FIFA, and FIFA's an EA sports game, different with the same sort of area, but they love their microtransactions with the packs for Ultimate Team, and I hope they don't, because I don't agree with it at all. But I have a feeling they might go down that route, even if they do incorporate DLC and paid DLC like they've done with Battlefield 4. They might go down that route where you pay for exclusive camos and things like that. Because
I wouldn't really mind that. I mean, you're free as long as you're not giving other players an advantage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
And I was about to say, like with Call of Duty and the supply crates or whatever they're called, ammo crate droppy things that they do, where you can actually pay to gain an advantage. The weapon apparently is better than the weapon you can just usually obtain through the game. You can pay and receive a better weapon. If they do that with Battlefield, it's just game over for me, because the moment you go down that route of having to pay to win, I don't think they will, because I think they've got more integrity.
No, they won't.
It's nothing to worry about. But
It's not really about integrity. If they had full-on integrity, they would do what Blizzard does. That would. No, I mean, look at it. What EA is doing, or what EA usually does in these types of situations. If you just look at the structure and look at the servers and look at the community itself, this is the primary reason that the community is so split up, because people don't have the same content. DLCs should not be paid for. They should come automatically. There are two things that you should buy with regards to gaming, or games in general. The base game itself, and other items.
Cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, cosmetics. No, not even guns. You can buy guns, even guns, as long as their characteristics aren't all that different or don't give people an inherent advantage on the battlefield.
Yeah, so say for Battlefield 4
yeah.
you could maybe purchase, I suppose they do it with battle packs, which is kind of stupid, but you could maybe purchase a different uniform that would, you know, personalise your something very simple.
Give you a
but,
unique look, yeah.
And I think that backing up that point with the DLC thing that you said, how it splits the community, I have a server that it's unofficial, and it fills up within 5-10 minutes, because with official servers, people who click join that game, and that's how it works. I accidentally changed it to Final Stand By accident, I double-clicked on trying to change the map. It changed it to Final Stand. The server emptied completely, and it came up, player doesn't have content. Player doesn't have content. And everybody left, even though they're giving away this stuff for free at this point in the game's life. People still don't download it, and it's it's crazy.
Are they giving it away? When are they giving it away?
Yeah, they gave away, what was it? Naval Strike, I think they gave away. China Rising obviously was free. They gave it like 2 weeks at a time. I think they were giving them away over the last couple of months.
I had this discussion with Nürnberger. You've probably seen him in some of my videos.
Yeah.
And he was a server admin and community manager, and he knows all this stuff. And we've had long chats about this, and he also came to the same conclusion. I mean, once just as an example, because I don't want to keep everyone, like once he switched from a normal running game mode, like normal rotation, to something like, I don't know, Strike at Karkand. This was in BF3. And instantly, 30 players dropped.
Yeah.
That is the end of the server. And after that, like 5 minutes later, the whole server was done.
Yeah.
He waited.
And that's why we see...
Yeah,
go on.
He waited for an hour or something like... I don't know. He switched it back, and needless to say, it was back full. Now, the problem... That's the problem with DLC and this mechanic, and like I said, one of the main reasons... Not the only reason, but one of the main reasons the Battlefield community is so split up. Because we don't have an equal footing with each other. We don't have the same content. Not everybody wants to pay like 130 euros for a game, because it is 130 euros. There are a lot of people, but at the same time you get the people that only buy the base game, or only buy the base game and they're only interested in one DLC. Not to mention all the problems that come along with, your favorite map is gonna come, but you can't play it because before that map there's a DLC map and you don't have that DLC, so you have to disconnect. That's a really bad philosophy. I mean, I've never suffered from it. I had premium, but I know it splits the community, and it doesn't split it in half. It splinters it. It just completely demolishes it. That's why we have the community that we have.
Yeah, because I know people who obviously only play 24/7 servers and vanilla servers because they're always full.
Yeah.
And unless you join something like a Silk Road 24/7 or a China Rising 24/7 or something like that, it's very rare to find a DLC rotation server that's full. It's just ridiculous, because some of the maps that you can play on Battlefield 4 are so good, like Propaganda, such a good map, and unless you join a Propaganda 24/7 or something fairly similar, you don't come across it, and I just find that that's atrocious, really, because they're not going to lose. I mean, they lose a little bit of money here and there, but if you can preserve the game's lifespan, you can get people playing the content that they've gone to the effort of creating. I don't understand why they wouldn't do it. But yeah, in a perfect world to me, what's going to happen is they give the DLC away for free.
Nah, you're not going to have that, don't worry.
Perfect world, dude, perfect world. And they charge you for things like weapon skins and stuff that also will please the Call of Duty community that come over, because they like that sort of stuff. Not insulting them or anything, but it is quite a big thing on Call of Duty, personalising your weapons.
Sadly, we'll have to pay what we have to pay if we want all DLCs, and we're going to encounter the same problems we encountered in BF3, BF4. Especially now that you're a server admin, you're going to see a lot of those problems. Good luck.
Yeah. Sad face. And hopefully we'll have a BF1 server as well, so we can do it 24/7, whatever map happens to be the tank map. It'll just be 24/7 on that.
Watch out for those DLCs.
Yeah.